This is Today in Nashville, a celebration of the people, places, and things that make Music City a great place to live. Now your hosts Kelly Sutton and Carole Sullivan.
Oh, I'm not ready to start the show. I'm posting about Landon right now, guys.
I'm trying to teach her like how you drop in these really fun emojis and little gifts.
Listen, I would love to learn from the pro. Guys, Kelly is enjoying another day of vacation, and we are just going to have our best day here as we are living with Landon Hutchinson.
You're actually living with Landon today.
I know, like in the flesh, and we're so excited to have you
Did
here.
I do okay on this? Because people were not a fan of this. It was a 50-50 vote.
Who are these people?
I was like pattern solid.
Oh, no. Listen, we've come a long way, especially on this show. We like it wild.
Okay,
so
good.
do the print.
Plus, we got something to talk about, you got really cute little flamingo.
Yeah,
earrings.
I've got these. I don't know what I was thinking today. I just said
you
why
were
not?
thinking they're good, really
so why
good.
not? This seems fun. Plus, we have the Nashville Zoo here. So truly, it's all coming together. We're going to talk about Zoo Illumination.
Yes, we are.
One of your favorites is here too. John Oates.
And Thai food.
Right?
Mm-hmm. John Oates. I mean, I grew up with him, so it's like singing all those songs in the 80s. I mean, Hall & Oates, all that, and this Arkansas album that's
You were just
really
listening
good.
to it.
I was getting ready this morning, doing a little prep, and I loved it.
So John Oates came on when he launched his tour for Arkansas. It's an incredible album, and he's been on the road touring.
Yep.
He did his first show at Station Inn, and now he's wrapping it up with another show at Station Inn tomorrow night. And he's giving us a
or you've
preview.
already been?
Okay, I've got a mom hard. I did go to the first one, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
This week, as you know, my husband works for the Titans,
and my husband used to play for the Titans, so I know all about that football life.
which is what I want.
Is it stressful?
Which I want. No, it's really great.
Right.
It's
You're
really,
on the
really
up.
great. Yeah. Yes. I'd rather be in this than having a rough time. So looking for another
But
job.
I'm sure he's not home.
But he's not home. So I'm momming really, really hard, which is great. Most of us do that. So I'll be missing tomorrow night's show. But you don't have to because it's super good. It's going to be at the Station Inn, which I wanted to talk to you about this. So if you're not familiar with Landyn Hutchinson, welcome to a whole new world. It's just a fantastic one to be in. You had this lifestyle brand that has been years in the making. Living with Landon started.
Look how pretty.
Right? It is pretty. Everything you do is pretty, and this.
But you know what? It's really messy.
Well, yes.
It looks really pretty, but behind the scenes, it's kind of messy. Aren't we all messy?
We are messy.
It's
well,
like a pretty mess, a beautiful mess.
this morning I wanted to tell you I'm coming in hot. I was like, I can't wait for you to be here, but oh my gosh, I'm a hot mess, which you can relate to.
Always.
You've got little kids while they're growing.
I have teenagers now.
Yeah.
A tween and a teen. Isn't that crazy? And driving.
That's kind of great.
I'm white knuckled all the way to school.
That's kind of great.
It is. Look at them. And Jack, of course.
Oh, did you guys get away for skiing?
You know what? We did. We went to Utah. That's kind of our happy place. We did some skiing. Which was really
that's so great.
Yeah.
That's so great. So talking about this kind of consuming life, your husband, Steve, tremendous NFL player, but that football world is very consuming.
Yes.
So, he was doing his thing.
Yep.
And then when he stepped away, you just kind of jumped right into the driver's
seat. A total role reversal, honestly. So he's been kind of the stay-at-home dad, super helpful, and with the kids, and driving them and cooking dinner and just being super supportive. So I am extremely grateful because I don't know if I anticipated what is going on with me necessarily. I just was a girl that wanted to share things that are going on in my life and recipes that I'm making and the paint color I did for my living room, and women started following along, and it's been like incredible.
Have really been following your journey, and part of that is, you've had a knack for picking just interesting things. Things are like, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this? Where'd you get this?
Relatable, it has to be.
Right, but you were getting questions, so you're like, okay, I'm going to post about it. I'm going to let people know, and that just evolved into something huge. And now we're looking at this production, these shows that you host.
That is the best night of the year. That's for Make-A-Wish. We raised over $110,000 this year, and it was incredible. And women come from all over the country. They fly in, and we have this incredible night together, and we give away clothes, and it's crazy town.
This is looking like Oprah with charity. With the charity
component.
It's
kind of, it is a nod to Oprah. I'm obsessed. I didn't miss an episode, But I love giving and gifting and making people feel good and women on the daily. And so that's just an opportunity for me every year around the holidays to give back. And I'm so passionate about it, and it's so fun.
So 2020, are we having more shows, more Landyn shows?
Yes, I want to. I want to go out on tour. It's probably one of my favorite things to do ever. I love meeting the women and embracing them and finding out who they are. And quite honestly, I always say we're the same girl with different colored hair. So it's just so fun to meet all kinds of different people across the country, and we all share the same thing. I mean, we want to get dinner on the table. We need something to wear on our date night. We're trying to keep, our bottoms tight and right. Like, how
do we keep those bottoms tight and right? That's what I want to talk about. Well, listen, and all your favorite things are right up the street in your new store, which we were so excited to showcase.
Yeah, we did a little bit, you and I.
Back in October, we showcased it. Living with Landon, the store right here off Charlotte Avenue in the L&L building.
Yeah, I'm so proud of this. This was I'm a dreamer, so it was one of those things like, I think I'm gonna open a store. I got a lot of questions from women just like, where do I get, a great cutting board, and what about pillows, and what about clothing and jewelry and things like that? And I was like, gosh, could I ever create a space that's my own, that encompasses all of these things? And as you'll notice, there's not a lot of color in there. I'm kind of a neutral gal. But I just love it. It's evergreen, it's fresh, and we had almost 1,000 women fly in for that. It was insane.
It was insane.
The store has been booming and crazy, and I'm so grateful.
You're going shopping, right?
Yeah, next week I'm going to market. I'm ready to just, buy new things and fill those shelves again, and it's just so fun.
It's it's great.
Last year was crazy.
Last year was crazy. I'm looking forward to it, but you love crazy, so this is perfect for you.
I do. I like organized chaos.
Yes. Well, the L&L Market is a really special place right up the road here on Charlotte Avenue. So, if you can't see her on tour or hit the shows, you can always go there. I gotta say, even just stopping in for a funny, cheeky card. You've got some good greeting cards.
The cards are funny. When we were unpacking, I was sitting down with the box, and it's like, I just kept laughing. I didn't get anything done that day, but just laugh at card after card. So there's always just good gift and fun little different things, I hope people find. But
all the things. And then we saw you on the cover of a magazine.
Oh,
was this great?
With puppies.
That
was my Oprah moment.
I don't think I saw the puppies. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about the puppies. I just saw you in this beautiful dress. I forgot about the puppies.
It's really all about the puppies. It's not about me at all.
You have to understand, I'm truly the only person who could look at a picture and not see the puppies.
No, but listen, that was when Brian Barry asked me, I was going to be on the cover, he's like, okay, now tell me what you're envisioning. And from the get-go, a year in advance, I was like, I want a big gown and lots of puppies. Like, is that a thing? And he's like, well, let's make it happen. And so here we are. And I, took to my phone on Insta stories. I'm like, girls, does anybody have any puppies? And we got puppies in a beautiful dress.
I love it.
So it was a dream.
So great.
It was a dream.
Okay, 2020, what's ahead for Landon? What are you thinking? What's on the checkbox?
I want to be, a couple things. I would like to be I want to be present. I want to be still.
Right.
I've had so much going on in the years past. Like this year, I want to be just really mindful of who I spend my time with and my family. And I mean, we're going to be empty nesters in 6 years, which is crazy.
That does start to hit you,
It just starts to make me I'm a really in tune mom, and my husband's fantastic, and it's just the two kids and the four of us. But this year is just about my friendships and reinvesting. I've just hustled so hard in the last 2 years that I'm just ready to enjoy it and celebrate those moments. Yeah. And so I'm going to really try hard to just kind of do the things that really, really excite me. I haven't even said this yet, but I'm going to launch a podcast.
Oh, well,
just
you
to talk about all the things. So I got to say that. So that'll be really fun, and I want to work on my book some more. And I'm building out, nobody knows this, a studio.
We won't tell anyone.
Where I can cook and paint, and like a house where I can actually walk everyone through the process of picking selections, and then going through paint, and then be able to cook in there. And I just want to be able to redecorate and do those kinds of things. I can't do that to my house all the time. Steve will be like, Landon, we cannot do another thing to this house. So it's like, if we want to experiment with some stuff, we can actually do it somewhere that's not my house.
That would be a studio.
So that is the new exciting announcement.
Podcast, studio in the making.
And I just said I'm not doing anything.
No, you are going to be still, girl. You are just going to be still and present.
I don't really know how to be still. It's all a lie.
I didn't want to be that person, but I was like, well, good luck.
Okay, great.
But you know what? Some of us are just programmed that way.
I know.
Hey, we've got some of your favorites to show. I thought you'd get a kick out of this, and you probably already saw it because I know you're hot on Instagram. Yes. The Home Edit, our friends there. So did you guys see this yesterday from our friends at the Home Edit? They were in Khloe Kardashian's.
I need to know like how many pieces of hair that you actually need.
Right. So this is the
I'm just trying to keep what's on my head in control, but maybe if I had more options,
this
it would
is
be
the
easier.
style room. I felt like that was, the woman who so kindly tolerates me every few months to do my hair said to me last time I was in there, she goes, Carole, you have no idea how much fake hair is around you right now. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
Really? Does everybody have?
Well, a lot of, like, I know someone that wears that halo and we'll be there and then all of a sudden she just flips it off. And I'm like, wait a second. It looks so real. I had no idea. It kind of freaked me out the first time.
My mom, when those first started coming out, my mom went to like Walgreens or something and got some hair. It wasn't a good idea.
Well,
it was a bad idea.
Well, sometimes they used to do those clips with the hair on top where you'd like put it in a banana clip and had hair. I don't know.
You know what? On my side of the family, we're just not good at those things.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
Stylists
for
for sure.